Hey everybody, welcome back. Today, this is 42, I think it's 43, of this RV bedroom makeover remodel. I'm really close to the end, I can tell you for sure. I'm through painting the carpet, except for a couple of little spots that I'm going to do some touch up with just a little handheld sponge brush. And can fluff it up a little bit. We're going to, well, before I start telling all the things I'm going to do today, I want to welcome you. If this is your first time watching one of these makeover videos, like I said, I think this is 43, day 43. I've got a video for every day. And if this is your first time seeing it, you want to see the other videos, just click the link in the description of this video and it will take you to those other videos. But if you're sticking around, we're almost done. I have painted the carpet, and I'm also going to spray the Scotch Guard on the chairs that we painted. And I'm going to be scraping some paint, and if all that goes well, then I'll be removing the plastic that's around the walls and start cleaning off the bed, get things ready for the big reveal. So let's get started. Okay, I think the first thing I'm going to do is bring over the ottoman, second ottoman, and put it underneath there. Y'all been watching, you know that I discovered that painting the chairs, you're not going to wipe paint off on your hands, but if I took a white paper towel and scrubbed it, it got like a powdery blue on it. I sprayed the Scotch Guard fabric water shield on the ottomans, and it no longer did that. So I'm going to spray that on the chairs now so we can sit in them safely without getting blue powder paint on our clothes. If you're interested in getting this, I can just say Scotch Guard in the comments, and I'll send you a link to this where you can order it for yourself as well. It works good. Next thing I'm going to do is fluff up the carpet with my bristle brush broom. Y'all, I am seeing more areas that I need to put more paint on. I'm so disappointed in that. I thought I was done. I'm still going to spray loud noise that you're hearing. Whoops. That loud noise you're hearing is the furnace, the gas furnace on this camper. When it gets down cold enough, the electric heater doesn't work anymore. Alright, so let's get the scraping done. Now, I found this scraper tool. It's a 3-inch scraping shovel. I'm going to try it first. If that doesn't work, I'm going to go back to my razor blade that I brought in. Actually working pretty good. I like that it does a wide area at once. about these older RVs, the older Winnebagos. They were so well made. It's just really, everything's just really solid. Nothing's like cheap fabrication like you see in some of these campers and RVs. Cheap cabinets, cheap doors. I am really hitting this hard. I would be worried on some of these cheaper RVs that I'm going to knock a window out or knock the trim loose from around the windows. It's just solid as it can be. There we go. Whew. Here. Alright, just got these top ones to do. I might have to get my, I shouldn't have to get a step stool out for this though, should I? I think I can reach it alright. Blades coming out. Little paint chips off the carpet before I put some more paint down. I am disappointed, really, that I've got to put more paint on the carpet, but it's just not completely covered yet. All right. Probably have to mix up some more in order to really fix this like it needs to be fixed. Ugh. Okay. At this point, I really am wishing I had gone with maybe 2 parts water, 1 part fabric softener, and 1 part paint rather than 3 parts water. Probably would have gotten better coverage and not be having to go back over it a 3rd time. I'm ready for this project to be done. I'm ready for the reveal for Ricky. All right, I gotta mix up some more paint. Okay, we're gonna do 1.5 cups of water. Because that's all the water I have out here in the camper. I'm gonna do a 1/2 cup of fabric softener, a little over half. Keep losing my can opener. Here it is, my paint can opener. And let's do a 1/2 cup of paint. And when I say cup, I don't mean a true measuring cup. I mean one of this plastic cup. Ooh, y'all, I've got some dried paint hanging off of there. That don't need to go on the carpet. Y'all, I'm hoping that's the end of this carpet painting batch mixture. Cause this girl's tired. Okay, let's get this stuff out of here because we are almost done. I gotta figure out where I put my jacket before I paint myself out of this room. Yep, there it is. Look at that. Might need this to go home with me to the house. Alright. Now, let's see here. Alright folks, all I have left is right here in the doorway. I'm going to have a hard time videotaping that, so I'm going to go ahead and sign off for now. I get through painting this right here, the carpet right here at the doorway, and I'll set the fan to going overnight to help dry all this up. And then tomorrow I should be able to start putting the final touches on everything. Clean up this place and put out my new bedding and new curtains and be ready for the big reveal. So y'all be sure and check back tomorrow. Be sure and give us a thumbs up, the like button on this video. Subscribe, follow, all that kind of good stuff. And we'll see y'all tomorrow. Thanks everybody.